Hello students, today we will discuss chapter 3 motion in straight line and the topic is velocity. What is velocity? Velocity is the change in position of any body with respect to time in a given direction. Suppose it's an initial point of a body travels to point B. It have a definite direction from A to B. At time t1 it was in A, and after time traveling t2 minus t1 it reached to point B. The position is x1 here and reached to x2. So velocity is change in position of a body with respect to time, means displacement on time taken. Since we have a particular direction of propagation or direction of travel of a body, so this velocity has its magnitude and direction. That's why velocity is considered as a vector quantity. Why velocity is a vector quantity? Because it has a definite predefined direction and its magnitude, while speed is only having magnitude, so speed is a scalar quantity. Okay, so we will discuss displacement upon time taken is velocity, and velocity is a vector quantity. SI unit of velocity is meter per second. Since unit is meter per second, the dimensional existence is m0, L to the power 1 and T to the power minus 1. After this, since in displacement we have discussed that displacement may be positive, 0 or negative. Similar to this, velocity will also be positive, 0 and negative depending upon the situation. Velocity is of three types: uniform velocity, variable velocity, and average velocity. What is uniform velocity? Uniform velocity is when an object or body travels equal displacements in equal time. When a body is traveling or a person is traveling equal displacements in equal time period, then that body or person is said to be in uniform velocity. Suppose x is 10 meter and time is 2 seconds. So that body or person is said to be in uniform velocity of 10 upon 2, that is 5 meter per second in each case. variable velocity is when speed of the body changes with different time duration. That is, if distance or displacement traveled in a given interval of time is different, the time taken is same and the distance or displacement travel is different, then velocity is said to be variable velocity, because it is having here 5 meter per second, here 2.5 meter per second, and here 7.5 meter per second. So variable velocity is when displacement traveled is different in a same interval of time. So after variable velocity, we are going to discuss average velocity. When we are having variable velocity, in case of this, if we consider this as a whole journey as one, then average velocity is total distance traveled on total time taken. That is, in this case, if we consider 10 plus 5 and plus 15 upon 6 seconds, then that total displacement travel upon total time will give us an average velocity. Average velocity is total displacement covered upon total time taken. So in terms of position, we can write x4 minus x1 upon t4 minus t1. It can reduce to delta x, that is change in position from A to B, upon time taken, which is t4 minus t1, that is delta t. We can mathematically denote it. The fourth type is instantaneous velocity. Instantaneous velocity is a velocity of a particle at a particular instant. Particular instant means the time interval is very small. So average velocity, in average velocity we have delta t time, and in this case when we are calculating instantaneous velocity, means velocity at a particular instant, this delta t will reduce to 0, means it will tend to 0. Since this value is very small and we are also calculating for very small distance or displacement, will reduce to dx upon dt. So velocity at instant position will become dx upon dt. Dx upon dt, it is a way of representing a small time interval and small displacement interval. These derivative, as we have discussed in calculus.